Finals. The San Antonio Spurs have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Pelicans? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. This should be... Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And the starting group for the Spurs. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Evan Vassell out there with Walker. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot.
It's so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
Wembanyama, a screen on McCollum. Here's Walker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Now here's Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Jones from outside.
A sturdy 6'5". Johnson's strength makes him a quality defensive player.
New Orleans shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Valanciunas hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Three-pointer. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
McCollum against Walker. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Williamson with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. A 3 from McCollum. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
Here's Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Jones. Cullen passes to Jones. And here's Valanciunas. McCollum finds Williamson from past the arc. Again, McCollum missing. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Over Walker. Drills the elbow jumper. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game. And so Walker nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Jones dishes to McCollum. Ingram wide open. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wembanyama has got his second bucket tonight. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Ingram against Johnson. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Now you look at Williamson, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And of course, Speedy is in that same group.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Zach Collins checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Walker penetrating, drops in the layup for 2. Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Pass to McCollum, beyond the arc. His 5th miss, out 2 for 7 from the floor. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Knocked loose, stolen by Walker. And it's all evened up. Walker's got 10 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Johnson against Ingram. Right wing. Here's Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, the big man's got to be feeling it right now. A catch-and-shoot jumper from Valanciunas.
Here's Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Here's Alvarado. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Walker goes in, and they pick up 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Alvarado in the corner. Shoots over Walker. Pelicans keep it alive. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Back to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Here's Alvarado. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Here's...
Wow. What is it you say, Kev? Up high and down hard.
Oh, exactly, G.A. You've got to say it emphatically. He was soaring. Up high, down hard.
That's what the fans, they want to see it.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Walker. 16 points for him. Driving in. Pass to Sohan. Now here's Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. A nice shot by Sohan.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Valanciunas with a screen on Johnson. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Collins with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Walker. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the New Orleans Pelicans.
And what Johnson lacks in size, he makes up for with determination. Even the foul can't stop him completely.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Spurs also with the sub. Branham's checked in. Williamson finds Alvarado. Crosses over. He takes it up and lays it in.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
Here's Walker. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Alvarado with it. He's picked up by Walker. To the wing on the left. Williamson left side. 5 to shoot. Shoots. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
That build of Zion's making him so tough to contain. He's got the quickness too, so under the rim it's lights out.
Walker goes in. Over to the wing. Kicks it out to Collins. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Here's Johnson. Alvarado grabs the board.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's the pass to Valanciunas. This is to Williamson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
We talk a lot about guys and the obstacles that they overcome. Williamson has faced many setbacks, but still staying committed to the game.
So for the Pelicans, Larry Nance is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and McCollum subbed in for Ingram. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Spurs. Jones comes in for Keldon Johnson.
Hurting the defense right now is Zach Collins in these pick-and-roll sets.
So it's the Pelicans now. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Yeah, you hate losing a game that you control for 3 quarters, but that 4th was just really an abomination in terms of how they played, and unfortunately, they took it out.
Here's Walker, out left to the wing. In the corner, Collins with it. This one for 3. No good there. It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for the Pelicans. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
The guard set is Alvarado and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Larry Nance, and it's Marshall in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And the Pelicans making a change here. Zeller's checked in.
Number 44, Cody Zeller.
San Antonio on defense. They trail by 1. McCollum, no good. On the wing, Walker. He's guarded by McCollum. Kicks it out to Jones. Now here's Walker. Inside. That's good from Collins on the assist by Walker. Collins has got the first basket of the second quarter for San Antonio. Pelicans shooting in this game 45%. McCollum outside. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Fires the three. A rebound by the Spurs.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Walker. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. McCollum's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Jones checked in for Zelli. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Trey Jones. Offensive rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. And the basket by Alvarado.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's Walker. He's defended by Alvarado. Walker against Nance. Alvarado with the steal. Deflects the pass. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Nance.
Just so much activity from John Collins as a stretch 5 at times, hard to track around the floor.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Jose Alvarado. And so Collins nails both of them.
Zach Collins is aggressive and confident and waiting for his opportunity to show just how consistently good he can be in the NBA.
Now here's Ingram. Nance a screen on Johnson. Ingram passes to Nance. Over Collins. Another one falls for New Orleans.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And Walker kicks to Collins. The kick out to Walker. Johnson outside. Back to Walker. Pocket 6. Johnson outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Well, you look at Walker, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. New Orleans leading by 3. Bounce pass Ingram. And here's McCollum for 3. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Fires from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Collins a screen on McCollum. And it's Walker penetrating. Nance with some nice D.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Ingram finds Jones. Kicks it out to McCollum. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Walker. And there's the drive. And it's in there. Walker's got 22.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Ingram. Nance a screen on Johnson. Ingram dishes to Nance. Fires the three. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got his third assist on the night. There's a screen by Collins. Walker goes in and then jammed down as he goes right over Larry Nance Jr.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Ingram following the bucket by the Spurs. Shot clock at 5. High post shot. Rebounded by the Spurs. Bullock's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Collins a screen on McCollum, and it's Walker penetrating, and the dunk by Walker.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Hosea.
Substitution on the court.
1:32 left in the second quarter. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And look who's in the middle of all of that action. Of course, it's Valanciunas getting fouled and still getting that shot off.
Spurs making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. McCollum against Walker. And here's Bullock from the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They get it back. Tries yet again. And Valanciunas with the layup. Valanciunas has got 13.
And I know Valanciunas can be an enforcer on both ends of the floor, but right now it's all happening on the offensive end.
And Walker throws it down hard.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Good D by McCollum. Pelicans leading by 14. Ingram outside. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. The shot misses. The Spurs shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Walker. The dish to Bullock. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for Jones. Up again. And staying with the play. Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He discounted that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Pelicans, thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello and welcome. And here in game,
their work that went into roster construction in the offseason, it's showing tonight. That bench is cooking.
so that's what looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. Thanks for joining us.
welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from Speedy.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. The cell on the wing along with Johnson. And it's Walker in at point guard. That free throw, no good.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
He hits the second from the line. Pelicans leading by 15. Now McCollum passes it to Williamson. Takes it from 10. And it's off the back rim, no good. And San Antonio shooting pretty good tonight at 48%.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Valanciunas with a screen on Johnson. Here's Ingram. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Body control from the slender Brandon Ingram out there. Nice work finishing through contact.
Walker the pass to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Kicks to Walker. Wembanyama, a screen on McCollum. Walker the pass to Wembanyama. And it's good for 2. Wembanyama has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Shot from 12. Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Valanciunas has got 17.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Ingram against Johnson. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Walker against McCollum. And it's Walker penetrating. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
For San Antonio, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Well, you look at Walker, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. Here's McCollum. He's got 13.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
He takes it in, and that one good. McCollum's got 15.
Not bothered by getting hit on that play, probably because CJ is capable in the air to make an adjustment.
And the dunk by Walker.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Terrific feed from Valanciunas, a big man scanning the deck.
Spurs trail by 10. Right side to Walker.
Okay.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Walker.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
McCollum with the ball. 15 points in the game. Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram dishes to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. Almost, but it rolls out. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Walker. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Jones. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And the basket by McCollum.
The defender does a good job of contesting there, but McCollum's skill set and focus, they win out.
The Spurs have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And Walker kicks to Johnson. And here's Walker. 43 points in the game. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pelicans leading by 9. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Over Wembanyama. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. McCollum passes to Valanciunas. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Wembanyama, a screen. Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Valanciunas with a screen on Johnson. And Ingram puts up a deep 3. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. Walker with it. Now defended by McCollum. McCollum against Walker. Driving inside. And he comes up with the deuce. Walker's got 49 points in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Ingram against Johnson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. McCollum looking it over. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Spurs trail by 5. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Ingram passes to Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Valanciunas fancy with the ball work down there to draw the foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the Spurs now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Walker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
the three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, happy.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle. The hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Here's Alvarado. And the Pelicans miss again.
Very lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Williamson outside. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Here's Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Spurs. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Nance comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Brandon Ingram. The Spurs also changing it up. Branham's checked in. And Trey Jones subbed in for Vassell. Here's Williamson. Drives to the hoop. Branham pulls it in. Spurs trail by 3. Walker the pass to Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 8th assist in the game. New Orleans gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. And the dunk. By Walker. The 3rd quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
McCollum outside. No good with the triple. And Walker's got the ball here for the Spurs. And the dunk by Walker.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
McCollum with the screen on Jones. And the Pelicans miss again. Spurs leading by 3. Walker dishes to Collins. Jones, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Cranes the 3-pointer. Alvarado's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And another one falls.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Walker. And it's Bullock in the corner. Now the pass to Walker. 3 seconds left. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Spurs lead by 4. I'm New Orleans, back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Larry Nance out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. It's the Pelicans 5. Collins a screen on Jones. Walker goes in, and he lays it straight in. Walker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Alvarado. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Back to Ingram, puts it up. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jones the pass to Walker. Hits it again. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
On the wing, Jones. No good from outside. Spurs leading by 6. Walker the pass to Collins. Here's Alvarado. Defended by Jones. Shoots over Bullock. And the Pelicans miss again. For San Antonio, they've got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And the shot goes in.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the 2 teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
And Nance kicks to Ingram. A shake. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just figuring out more and more how to find points and production from the free throw line. Ingram, a real pro at drawing fouls at this level.
Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. For San Antonio, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't score anything more than that.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Alvarado with it. Working on Walker. They get a hand on it. Here's Sohan. A crossover. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Jones. That's tipped. Second chance shot. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
And the young guy taking it right at him. Jones doing what he can do to earn the foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. They put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. He kicks it to Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass. Valanciunas has got 25 points in the game.
Punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
Walker goes in, and Walker throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Back to Valanciunas. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, a little physicality for a little guy goes a long way, but a little physicality from a big guy, that goes down Valanciunas as well.
Now here's Walker. He's defended by Alvarado. And it's Walker penetrating, and the dunk by Walker.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside, Jones. Valanciunas draws the double. Fires for three. Rebound, San Antonio. Walker's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Great anticipation as Valanciunas got to that ball and just swatted it away.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. McCollum comes in for Jones. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Takes a three. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Alvarado.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. Now here's Williamson. Valanciunas sets a screen for Williamson. And the basket by Alvarado.
We've seen Zion play that point forward very, very well. He's very adept at distributing.
Wembanyama, a screen. Picks it out to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Williamson outside. Back to Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Spurs. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
So for the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And Jones subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Ingram kicks to Jones. New Orleans moving it around. Back to McCollum. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Spurs leading by 7. Wembanyama, a screen on Jones. Walker finds Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Ingram outside. Pass to McCollum. From deep. Traps in the tray. McCollum's got 21 in the game.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
The Spurs shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Wembanyama, a screen on McCollum. And it's Walker penetrating. And the dunk by Walker.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And it's Speedy with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Williamson, the pass to Ingram. And a wide open look for McCollum. San Antonio with the rebound. Walker's got 11 rebounds in the game. Going inside and got it. Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Ingram. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. Open some things up.
Walker the pass to Wembanyama. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Spurs leading by 10. Walker into the lane, and Walker throws it down hard.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Valanciunas with a screen on Walker. McCollum with the bounce pass. Here's Ingram. It's the outside fadeaway. Ingram's got 21.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for San Antonio.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Walker.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Substitution on the court.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Number 22.
Now Alvarado. Nance, no good. Walker goes in, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Walker. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Walker nails both of them.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so the San Antonio Spurs have won the series. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.